Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhi Tamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. We are studying the Brahma Sutras. We are now studying, we would be studying the 13th Sutra. 13th Sutra. We looked at the 12th Sutra. Now we will start the 13th Sutra. The 13th Sutra is this. Vikara Shabdat na iti chet na prachuryat. Vikara Shabdat na iti chet na prachuryat. Vikara Shabdat. So here the contention is that Anandamaya, the word Anandamaya as occurring in the Taittiriya Upanishad, refers to Anandamaya Kosha. But the Siddhanti, that is Advaita Vedanti, says that no, it does not refer to Anandamaya Kosha, it refers to Ananda Satchidananda Swarupa. So here it is Vikara Shabdat. So Anandamaya, that Mayat, it's called Mayat Pratyaya. Mayat Pratyaya means the suffix called Mayat. This suffix generally is used in the sense of modification, Vikara. So if it is used in the sense of modification, Anandamaya cannot refer to Paramatma, because then Anandamaya means because it has become Ananda, because it has become blissful, that cannot refer to Paramatma. If such a thing is told, to that the objection is no, that is not the case, because here Mayat Pratyaya or the suffix Mayat, Maya, is not used in the sense of modification, but in the sense of Prachurya. Prachurya means abundance. So also the suffix Mayat can also be used in the sense of abundance. So lot of Jnanamaya, for example. Jnanamaya means abundance of knowledge. So in that sense, here Anandamaya is used, and because Anandamaya is used in that sense, definitely it refers to Paramatma or the Supreme Atman or Brahman. This is the Sutra's meaning. Atra aha, here it is being told. Who is telling this? Purva Paksha is telling. That means the opponent is telling, who is not Advaita Vedanti, he is telling. Na Anandamayaha para Atma bhavitum arhati. Na Anandamayaha. Anandamaya na para Atma bhavitum arhati. That which is called Anandamaya can never, or it cannot, arhati, it cannot become bhavitum, be para Atma, Supreme Atman. Why? Kasmat, how? Vikara Shabdat, because the word is used here, the suffix Anandamaya, Maya, Mayat, it is called Mayat Pratyaya or Mayat suffix. That suffix is used in the sense of modification. And so, this cannot be referring to Paramatma, because there cannot be any modification in Paramatma. Prakriti vachanat ayam anyah shabdah vikara vachanah samadhigatah. Anandamaya iti mayato vikara arthatvat. So, Prakriti vachanad ayam anyah shabdah vikara vachanah samadhigatah. So, this Anandamaya, here, when you say Anandamaya, in the sense of abundance of bliss, so that is Prakriti vachanat anyah, ayam anyah shabdah. It is different from that word which is used for the natural state of Atman. Vikara vachanah samadhigatah. But here one understands samadhigatah. Vikara vachanah. One understands that there is this word of modification which is different from the natural state of Atman. Anandamaya iti mayataha vikara arthatvat. Because this mayat pratyaya, which is found in Anandamaya word, is in the sense of modification. Tasmat, therefore, Annamayadi shabdavat vikara vishaya eva Anandamaya shabda iti chet. So therefore, chet, if iti, it is told like this, what? Therefore, Annamayadi shabdavat, just like Annamaya and so on. Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya. All these words have been used here. And it has been proven in this section of Taittiriya Upanishad that these words are not Atman. All these words have been used here. Similarly, and they have been shown to be referring to modification or change. Similarly, Annamayadi Shabdavat Vikara Vishaya Eva Anandamaya Shabda. Anandamaya word also, it is like that. It refers to change. Iti chet, if one were to tell like that, na, it is not so. Prachuryarthe api mayataha smaranat. Because smaranat means in the Smriti text, that means in the Vyakarana text. Smriti can refer to anything that is written out of memory. So, Vyakarana text, smaranat, prachurya arthe api mayataha. The suffix mayat can be used also in the sense of abundance. Tat prakrita vachane mayat. So, prakriti vachana means abundance. So, tat prakrita vachane mayat. In the Panini Sutra, 5th chapter, 4th section, 21st shloka, sutra, it is told tat prakrita vachane mayat. So, mayat is there tat prakrita vachane in the sense of abundance. Itihi prachuratayam api mayat smaryate. In this manner, even in the sense of prachuryatam, prachuratayam api, even in the sense of abundance, mayat smaryate. Mayat, or the word, the suffix mayat has been told in the text. Mayat smaryate in the Smriti text. That is, here it refers to Panini Sutra. Yatha, just like Annamayo yajnaha iti anna prachura uchyate. So just like in the case of Annamaya Yajna, it means that there is an abundance of Anna or food. Evam Ananda Prachuram Brahma Anandamaya Muchyate. Similarly, because of abundance of bliss in Brahman, Brahman is called Anandamaya. Ananda Prachuratvam cha, also the abundance of Ananda or bliss, Brahmanaha Manushyatvat Arabhya Uttarasmin Sthane Shataguna Ananda iti yuktva Brahmanandasya Niratishayatva Avadharanat. Also, in the same place, in the Taittiriya Upanishad, there is what is called Ananda Mimamsa, which is the calculation of Ananda, bliss. So while that is done, there Annamaya Yajna, just like that in the case of the phrase Annamaya Yajna, that means an yajna is full of anna or food. Similarly here, Brahmanaha Manushyatvat Arabhya, starting from Manushya or human being, Uttarasmin, in the ascending order, after Manushya, then after that, like that. So Gandharva, Deva, all that calculation is there. So those people's Ananda. Finally, Sthane, Uttarasmin Sthane, Shataguna Ananda iti yuktva. So every, for example, when after the bliss of human being is told, 1 unit of the 100 units of human beings bliss is some other bliss. Then 100 units of Gandharva bliss is something else. Like that, 100 units, like that, successively, this calculation is done in the Taittiriya Upanishad. And iti yuktva, after telling this, Brahmanandasya niratishayatva avadharana, the unparalleled bliss of Niratishaya means the maximum bliss or the ultimate bliss of Brahman or Brahmananda is avadharanat. Here it is told. Tasmat prachuryarthe mayat. Therefore, we have to conclude that the word Anandamaya has the suffix maya, mayat. That suffix is in the sense of prachurya, in the sense of abundance. So Anandamaya also refers to Brahman. Then in the 14th sutra, Shankaracharya is explaining this sutra. Bhagavan Vyasa has written this sutra. He says, Tad hetu vyapadeshat cha. Tad hetu vyapadeshat cha. So tad hetu vyapadeshat cha means the cause is also told here. Vyapadesha has also been told here. Cause of what? Cause of Ananda. So Anandamaya, the cause of this bliss, has also been told here. Vyapadeshat cha. So for example, ko hi eva anyat kaf pranyat. So if there was no Ananda, if there was no bliss in this Akasha, who would have given bliss? Who would have given sustenance to this world? That is what the Shruti is telling. Akasho Ananda Nasyat. So if there was no Ananda, if there was no bliss, then who would have given bliss? That is the question. So that means all bliss of all the living beings is because of Brahman. Because of Brahman. And so that is what is told. Tad tat hetu vyapadeshat. Hetu vyapadeshat cha. Also because it has been told. What has been told? Tad hetu hetu vyapadeshat. Because of it has been told. What has been told? Tat. Tat means bliss. Here tat refers to bliss. Tat means it. Here it refers to bliss. Hetu, the cause. So the cause of the bliss is also told here very clearly. Where it is told? In the Upanishads it is told. And so when the cause of the bliss is told in the Upanishads very clearly, we can immediately understand what kind of bliss that would be. So if it is a bliss which is just like mental modification, then obviously it is not referring to Brahman. But if it is a bliss which is the bliss of Brahman, then of course it is referring to Brahman. So that is what the Bhashya now, Bhagavata Shankaracharya tells the Bhashya. Itascha prachuryarthe mayat. Also, because of itahacha, there is another reason why mayat prachuryarthe. The suffix maya is in the sense of abundance. There is another reason. What is the reason? Yasmat, because Ananda Hetutvam Brahmanaha Vyapadishati Shrutihi. Because Ananda Hetutvam, the cause of bliss, Brahmanaha Vyapadishati Shrutihi. Brahmanaha Ananda Hetutvam Shrutihi Vyapadishati. The Shruti is giving the cause of Ananda, bliss, as Brahman. Esha hi eva anandayati iti. Esha hi eva anandayati. Indeed, this indeed is yati, giving ananda. Anandayati iti artha. That means it gives ananda. That is the meaning. So here one has to be very clear that the Upanishad itself says that indeed this gives ananda. Kohi anya ananda yati. Yohi anya ananda yati sa prachurananda iti prasiddham bhavati. So yohi, indeed, one who gives ananda to other, one who gives ananda to other, sa prachurananda iti prasiddham bhavati. It is well known that that person would be having an abundance of ananda. So, yatha, just like loke in the world, yaha anyesham dhanikatvam apadayati. One, yaha, one who, anyesham, of the other people, dhanikatvam apadayati. Other people, that person gives or makes the other people rich. So, that person who makes other people rich, saha prachuradhana iti gamyate. Definitely, it is understood that that person himself will have lot of wealth. Otherwise, how can you make others wealthy? No, how can you make others wealthy? Only if you have wealth, only then you can make others wealthy. So, dhanikatvam apadayati sa prachuradhana iti gamyate. Obviously, if somebody has so much money to make other people wealthy, that means that one person has lot of money. Lot of money. Tadvat. Similarly, if something gives esha hi eva ananda yati, this indeed gives ananda to every living being. That is what the Upanishad says. So if that is true, how can a person, how can a person give ananda or anything to others if that person himself does not have that thing in proper quantity? So if somebody wants to make other people wealthy, then that person should have much wealth. Similarly, if somebody wants to make other person knowledgeable, then that person should himself have good knowledge. Like that. So here, Tadvat, in that same sense, it is to be understood that Anandamaya, because it gives Ananda to everyone, it has got Anandamaya in abundance. Ananda in abundance. So that is what is told. Tasmat, therefore, Prachurya Arthe api Mayataha Sambhavat Anandamaya Paraeva Atma. Therefore, Prachurya Arthe api, even in the sense of or even in the meaning of abundance, Mayataha Sambhavat, because the suffix Mayat can be used in that sense. Anandamaya Paraeva Atma. So what is being referred to here as Anandamaya Kosha is definitely Supreme Soul. Parayeva, indeed, Supreme Soul. Today we will stop here. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.